Help
Mm-hmm.
you for your patience.
Yep, no problem. I just, I've been in and out listening to what's going on. I think I called this situation 2 days ago because one thing I do is I listen to words and I listen to the direction that conversations are going to go. And I think it was about 500 people in that live when I said, this is going to go towards Diamond. This is going to go towards Diamond. Although Diamond was sitting over there in that live, running her live, minding her business, and she found out that this page existed. She found out that this thing happened to her from the past. So I knew just based on the direction and the words that were coming out of people's mouths, Diamond was about to be a focal point. And here we are. Nevertheless, Bella, let me just tell you, your situation that you went through is not equivalent to this. We saw exactly what was going on. They were making it clear that they were coming in on your time slot. They were making it clear that they were going to put on those robes and do those shows. So there was no hiding behind anything. We saw it in real time. You know, I saw it. You know, I saw it. So it was clear. There was no nuance that what was going on. They didn't hide it. So your situation is a lot less like this one. That is a lot is nowhere close to we're talking about now. Now we're speaking based on feelings and things that people have when they see certain things. And yet I still have not watched one thing that prompted anyone to release someone's information. You can be mad, you can be upset, you can have all this anger and all this stuff going on, and you want to go to the head of the sources. But still, I haven't seen it.
Right. So there we go. When I start doing that again, it's going to be justification, and that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all saying I ain't seen no proof, I ain't seen no stuff. I start showing stuff, then it's see now you're still shifting the blame.
No, no,
That's
no,
why
no,
I'm
no. I'm talking
confused.
about toward Diamond, though. I'm talking about where's Diamond hands dirty besides a bunch of grown folk on here making
The
their
folk,
own freaking decisions.
the part that we know that we all have heard, and we heard right here on accountability court, was a person that is no longer here to speak for themselves that said exactly what I said was happening, which she was sent to post stuff about me. The person that said it, they called her a liar. She said it out of her own mouth in this courtroom right here.
With the receipts and everything. Like you guys showed text messages and things like
You see
that.
what I'm saying?
So help it. So
She
hold
did
on,
Y'all
just
hold
know
on,
I'm a
hold on,
receipt
Lisa,
she
hold
digger,
did
all
on.
this
say
word
that.
of mouth stuff. Come on now. I do the same thing to everybody. Come on.
So Hellkit, there is no, and this is why I try to again, no dog in the fight. What T is speaking to is correct.
It
The
is correct.
thank you, Lisa. The eyewitness she is speaking to literally is no longer with us. Please drop doves in the chat because again, I respect the family wishes. We will not say her name.
Yeah.
Understood. But the day that was said in your courtroom, did you guys put on the backdrop the receipts that you normally do when people make accusations as such? Or because y'all know I roll the clip on blogs all the time. So I'm a receipt person, not a word of mouth person.
She didn't have no
No,
receipts.
no, no, no. So let me correct it. The receipt it was put on that woman's page. The things that was said about Tea Time was put on that woman's page to paint a rumor and a narrative about T. The proof was on her page. So for
And this
those,
happened what year?
23. And I know she was telling the truth because the video that she recorded was in January. I was going to at my friend's player ball. It was recorded in January.
And
She said
Pink
she
Panther
was
came out
told
when?
it came out February. End of February, probably beginning of March.
So Pink Panther wasn't
I'm
out
going
in
to go ahead,
2022?
Hellcat. Let me
It
just
was
say this.
around
I'm
no
going to go ahead.
2023.
I'm going to go ahead
Actually,
and drop.
don't
it came out
ask
after
that.
that video. It came out in March. I believe it came out around February, March. Whenever that video, after that video was posted, because there was so much stuff, other stuff going on, the website and all that other shit too. So the video that was made of me, she recorded in January. It was from my live stream. Okay, March, it was posted. Directly, I went at her directly for posting it because I knew who she was. I knew who she was. I didn't know who Panther Power was for sure, but I knew who was behind that page. So I went directly at her. I had never had a problem with her in the past.
So that's what I'm asking.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Before or after?
It was after that video happened. That was the final straw for me. Okay, it was a lot of other things that happened prior to that led up to me making the page. Now, I didn't know she was the one she was ordered to do it. I just was assuming at the time. Just like Diamond assumed things, I was assuming. I couldn't prove none of this shit. The way that people were moving and everything, I just couldn't prove it because she directly wasn't doing it. So when Bellacore happened the next year, after everything was squashed and everything was done,
it was 23.
It was later that year. Okay, it was later that year, right? Mm-hmm. After me and Diamond had squashed it, though, right?
Yes, you did.
Me and her had already squashed it. Mm-hmm. We had already squashed it. I asked I asked her what was her problem with me. What had I ever done to her? Then she ended up saying she was sorry for what she did. I had never done anything to her. And she was directed to post those videos. She was told to hold the video when she got it and told when to post the video. I did not make a big deal out of it because I had already did what I did. I just let it go. I didn't bring it up. I didn't make no big deal about it. I didn't go live about it. I didn't do none of that shit. I just let it go.
Okay, understood. But based on the timeline that was spoke about with $2 yesterday, my understanding is the Pink Panther page was released in 2022.
No, it was not.
At the end of 2022.
No, it was not.
I didn't know that
those videos had lingered out there for months when she started playing those videos.
I have the videos.
Panther couldn't have been released in 2022. It had to be released in 2023.
Okay, so $2 mentioned that she had started playing those videos during her movie night. So that page was still out there with those with her information out there.
Movie night wasn't a thing until 23 though.
Right. So that's what that's the part I'm getting to. $2 said the page existed out there for many months because she was able to use that information on her movie nights.
When it was out. But she was not able to go back to that clip. I thought I deactivated that page. That's what I'm saying. It was in the same year. Her movie night started the same year. I didn't know.
Exactly. And the month's gonna matter because you put out there that what the person did. They started releasing these videos in February, March of 2023.
And that's when Panther was made in 2023.
In February,
I did not say it only was, hold on. No, it was either February, March of 2023, not 2022.
Okay, so and $2 was able to play those on her movie night in which month?
I have no idea when she was playing them. I wasn't following $2. I didn't even know her.
If I'm not mistaken, they started in the summertime.
That
was 23.
Okay. By the time I went to the gala, by the time Diamond extended the olive branch, that page was gone.
Bella, I wanted to make a quick statement. First of all, when they were doing all that they did to you, they said they weren't doing anything. They said, oh, we're not doing that. So they denied trying to do it. Even if Hellkit say she saw it, they denied it until it was exposed for everyone to see. And we can't be dismissive of other people's feelings because you don't see the bullying. Does that mean that somebody is not bullying because you don't see it? We usually don't see it until it's our turn.
Can I also say this? People are saying I thought you was the queen of receipts. That's what made me start keeping receipts because of shit like this. I wasn't always known as a queen of receipts. That wasn't always what people knew me by. I didn't start keeping receipts into shit like this because people don't believe you. There's a reason why I started keeping receipts.
There's not always a receipt to be kept. For instance, if you're in a panel and somebody leaves the screen while Bryson said, I'm going to come QQ you or beat you, or they leave the panel while Poozy tear down an entire community. So just because y'all are not used to looking for those signs, after you go through it, then you start realizing what's going on. So it's not fair to take away somebody else's experience. Just because you didn't see it, don't mean that it didn't happen. Maybe you wasn't looking at the picture the same way that they were looking at it. Y'all not going to always see the same thing. So it's not fair to say that it didn't happen. And one other thing I wanted to make in T's defense, a lot of this stuff that I see on this app is what caused me to be a little more cautious with my information. How many of you comment cousins have your real name on your Cash App? Well, I learned from this app, don't do that. Don't have your real name on your Cash App. Don't have your real name in your email, because people will do diabolical shit with it. So it's not unbelievable to say that T didn't realize what doxing was, or, what exactly, because most of us didn't. We don't deal with doxing in our real lives. We only deal with that on TikTok.
I have to agree.
I've never
I
heard
made
of
my
that
very
before.
first TikTok page that had my name on it.
Exactly. So after you be here a little while and deal with the mess, just like the lady come up here telling T she's messy, bitch, you on a messy side of TikTok telling somebody they messy? Come on. Are you serious? So I just wanted to say, don't be dismissive of what she's telling you from her perspective, because unless you're sitting in the hot seat, unless it's your turn, you'll never see it. But I hope y'all all get a turn, so then y'all can sit back and realize, oh, that's what they meant. I'm sorry, y'all need a turn. I will not believe anything that anybody else says because it's not your turn.
And for Hellkit, she's saying she's going to get the timeline. I guarantee you won't be able to find nothing in 2022, because I wasn't even fucking with nobody. I was doing side chick stuff in 2022. I didn't start going live until January 2023. I didn't know who Diamond was until like around the end of that year. I didn't have no beef with her. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no reason to fuck with Diamond or have no beef with Diamond.
Okay, so the first gala was in 2022.
I started going like, yeah.
Yeah,
And she
T
wasn't
sure
around,
about that because I
right?
was there in November and T came after me. I remember when T came around the platform. She came after me. And I came at the end of 2022, October, November-ish.
So what I'm saying is, T, you wasn't even at the first gala that was had,
No,
correct?
I wasn't even a part of that. I didn't know who they were. And that's why, again, like people saying I created the beef in my head and everything, that's fine. And this is why it's no purpose of going into like receipts and everything. Because then you see receipts and then y'all gonna dismiss the receipts. Miss Miami is down there. Ask Miami to come up. Ask her, am I lying? She was a part of the mafia. She was here the whole time. Ask Miss Miami to come up.
That's what I was saying to you though. See how much you explain, and then they just still just say you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care if they say that's what I'm saying. I could stand in it today. Back then I couldn't deal with that shit. I didn't know how to deal with that shit. I'm used to it today.
Okay.
But I don't know why people keep acting like the gala was a birthday party you were invited to, and you went to eat up all the food with a to-go container. The gala is a business. You paid big money for a fucking ticket. You paid 3 times for that fucking meal. So what are they talking about when they keep bringing up the gala, talking about, oh, you were sitting in her face at her gala? It was any fucking other gala. You had to buy a motherfucking ticket.
But that wasn't during the time I was Panther though. It was after. Now could I have told her? Yes.
You still paid for a ticket. They act like she invited you to her birthday party and you went into her home.
I didn't
You know
pay
what I'm
for a
saying? They
ticket.
act like it's more
I didn't pay
intimate.
for a ticket. I didn't pay for a ticket.
Drop what the hell up? Hey Frankie, hey Bella, hey Blaze, Fousey,
Sarah wasn't even on TikTok.
for the haters, Tea Time,
Yeah.
Cousins, and Nate. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Thank
Hey,
y'all.
Craig.
Okay,
Hey Tea Time.
so understand something. I think we still missing the point where she acknowledged. The bottom line was, she stated she did not vet the information that she posted on her page before she posted it. She just posted it, and it was what it was. Looking back on it, she would have did it with her entire chest from this page, because her stance have not changed. She felt like they did things to her that was undeserving, and that was her response. Yeah, me personally, I've went through it, and like I said, my response was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm going to have my shit, and I'm just going to be far away from y'all. I'm going to be over here in my lane doing my thing. Did I say shit that was problematic when I was pissed off about what happened? Yes. So everyone's response is not the same. Just because your response, a lot of people find themselves taking things to hell. We've seen it. It's people in the panel who have done it themselves. When they done got pissed off with somebody, oh, I'm going to go to hell on you. So it's like, again, unfortunately, it was just, it's T. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because it's me. And like I said, if it came out that I was opposition, detention, something that I was doing actively while calling out shit, I can understand that. This is something that I've done. I tried to put it behind me, and it came back out, and that's fine. I take that. Should I have told Diamond? Absolutely.
Thank you.
But you just had somebody, you literally just had somebody come up and expose who they were, but they're still protecting 2 other people that was a part of the page. So it's still people that were part of pages. Y'all still don't know who the fuck they are.
And those pages were deemed problematic.
Yes. Ain't nobody came out and said it at all.
Lisa can't snitch on them people. They got Lisa, yeah. Lisa ain't gonna snitch on them.
Yeah, you allowed to be shocked, Lily. I understand why y'all shocked.
So someone said, y'all trust in T word for a lot, not a fan of Diamond. And then this said, this turned in what you said you ain't won. So for this,
I'm not. And I'm not.
For this Cash Apper, I'm not sure if you've been watching the entire show. Yeah, no, this is still not a hate train and all that, a bad session. I'm not gonna do to people what they do to me. I keep saying that. We literally just had one lady come up, jump down on Tea Time. We just had another supporter of that person's show come up and have the conversation with T. So it's definitely not we just gonna pat T on the back. Even Proxy herself, and this is someone who calmed down. Proxy sat in the panel, was like, okay, but can you understand why people feel like your apology wasn't this? So I don't know if y'all be watching everything, but please do me a favor. You want me sending me messages, please make sure you're sending them from an ear that where you're listening on both sides and not just what you want to hear. All right. So Braid, what's up?
Nothing. I haven't been here this whole live, but I'm gonna get the tea later from everybody. I just heard there's been a lot of people, a lot of shit. It's been one for the books. It's been a lot of shit going on up in here. I heard.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting today. It took a lot of different U-turns and shit that we was not expecting. But I definitely.
The cousins will tell me. I'm
Sorry?
gonna ask later. The comic cousins will tell me, and I'm gonna scream at every comment that they say happened over here.
I'm gonna say this. I knew already when I told Chef to put it on the floor what she was saying. I either could have let her put it on the floor or went live and did it myself. Either way it go, y'all would have said you only saying it because you thought somebody was gonna say it. So it came out. Y'all know I was Panther. What are you gonna do now? Because at the end of the day, it came out when it came out. No, not many people would just expose their page. People start digging, prying, trying to find out who it is, and then they expose, and then the person say, "Oh, you got me," or "No, that wasn't me." But at the end of the day, regardless of anything, I knew what Chef was gonna say. I told her to say it. I could have went live and said it my motherfucking self.
But T, they don't care about no fake.
Yeah, either way it goes,
They don't care about none of that.
You're just saying it because of this. You just saying it because of that.
So you honestly knew Chef was going to say that?
But they don't care about it.
Yeah, I knew exactly what she was gonna say. That's why I told her to put it on the floor.
But I'm confused on that part though. But that's the only part I want to know.
So hold on, Ray. Before you go any further, T, do you, in your opinion, looking at how you do your lives and your receipts and all that, do you believe that you have a habit of saying that you know a situation and don't be knowing sometimes?
When it comes to me, I knew what Chef had on me. I knew what she had on me.
But you do be doing that though, T. I'm with you.
And then if y'all tell me I'm wrong, I'll be like, okay, well, I was wrong. I ain't know. But I knew exactly what she was going to say. She said it in the video. If y'all listen to the video, she said it in the video.
So do you understand Chef's integrity to herself about why she couldn't have your back on the situation because of the doxing part?
Hell no, because shit, that was some bullshit to deflect, and I'm telling y'all that. That's why I told her to put it on the floor.
We knew it was deflection because it was
Hell
irrelevant.
no, she was lying.
It
That
came
wasn't
out of
me. That wasn't
nowhere.
true.
Thank you.
Hell no. Hell
We know that
no.
was deflection.
Because if she said she questioned my character and integrity, it's things she wouldn't have told me about her own self.
Now her integrity to herself.
No,
For
she
her
had
to,
no integrity to herself. Y'all keep believing that shit if y'all want to. I'm gonna be quiet.
She ain't have no integrity for
Who
keeping the
y'all talking
secret
about?
that long just to
If she had
expose
integrity
the
to
fact that
herself,
about that integrity.
Who
if she
y'all
had
talking about right now?
trying to ask
if she had integrity to herself,
about the
if she had integrity to herself, she would have stood on business when it came to the video and the text message. She went around it. I could, when she said, "Was you responsible for that?" I said, "Yep." When I said, "Hey, wasn't this you that sent this text message? Ain't this who you was talking about?" No, I was talking about something different. I know what I was talking about. But when that clip was played, then it was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
Thank
So
you.
what integrity?
have no further questions.
Saying I'm not sorry at all. This ain't got nothing to do with the Panther page. This got something to do with me and Chev. Again, that's why I say y'all don't give a fuck about no accountability. It's a way you supposed to be accountable.
Ooh.
But they don't really care about. They don't care about nothing they talking about. It's not. It's the who, not the what, because they put Oppie in the boxes, knowing all the stuff that Oppie did, and don't know who in the hell Oppie is, and really didn't care until it got somebody started to want to investigate who Oppie is. They didn't care. They have troll pages come up here saying all kind of shit about anybody.
But drop, you're right. But also, it's the what too. The reason that it's a big deal is because of the what, the paperwork that was allegedly doxed, where some people saying all of her information was on there, and T saying she has proof it has,
She
it
already
didn't
admitted
show.
it. Diamond already admitted it. She said her social security number wasn't on there. And that's
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying.
right, so it's they're going
That's
on
where I'm confused
the
because in
what.
that clip though, it actually did, she said in the audio that it was. She
She
said her
came back and I guess she cleared it up on Friends with Attitude Live and said it was not her social security number. It was her badge. Her
But see,
what?
that's where information doesn't be cleared up, because where you have a certain group, like I never heard her say that it wasn't. That's why I said where T said that it wasn't. When you have bloggers catch it, and that's why I rock so hard for my blogger family, is because when they drop it, you can go to multiple blogger pages and catch everything. But when it's just word of mouth, you miss things. So that's why I don't want that fuck shit being attached to bloggers versus hate pages. I rest my.
Some bloggers are biased, though. You would agree.
TMZ wear shirts and badges. Hell, we'll know you're a blogger if you make yourself known as a blogger. You want to stay hiding behind a fake page, then keep being fake.
Some bloggers are biased, though, right? Every blogger is not fair in their blogging, though, right? Haters.
Okay. Every single blogger is a human being. And I'm not going to take that away. You all say that there shouldn't be any biases. And even my followers, when I went off rogue and started defending myself on some things, people were telling me, for the haters, get back to fucking blogging. Do that on your personal page. And that's the truth. And we have to stand on our truth. But that's the reason you have multiple bloggers. You can come to for the haters and say, that's a bitch, she lying. Okay, then go to one of my family members and look for what you want to see. Shit.
I guess what I was saying is all of them, some of them may not be considered hate bloggers,
Which part
but
does it have to do with the case?
they have an explicit bias
Okay.
towards, you know
I'm
what
sorry.
I mean?
Not you, Jet. I was just wondering which part of that had to do with it. But also, I don't know if y'all think this is TMZ or the real world, but respectfully, this is social media. So I don't give a damn if you call yourself a blogger or a damn frogger. You can post whatever you want to on your own shit, regardless. I got my own street
Where
thing,
y'all
no
got it
blogger.
started?
The bloggers don't gotta fucking go by no rules to be unbiased or nothing. They're gonna post what the fuck they want to on their TikTok page.
Exactly. So that's the point I was making, that because Jet separated them and said, well, these people are hate pages and these people are bloggers. But I'm saying that some bloggers have biases.
No, that
So great. If we're going to go with your logic, then that means what T did wasn't
fucking
wrong.
with T.
She put what she wanted.
in essence it is. That's what I was telling you all earlier.
Let's slow down. Because if you're talking about that, that's doxing. If that's the whole thing, that doesn't mean you can dox a motherfucker. If that's y'all rules, you know I can give two
How many
fucks about.
doxers you been in
I
the
could
panel
personally
with?
give two fucks about doxing. I'd probably dox 50% of the motherfucking commenters in this bitch. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm king dox
So that's
around
what
this
I'm
bitch.
saying.
Got it from
Fake
HB.
outrage.
Blaze,
And
don't
that's
shake
what-
your head, ho, because you Prince doxer up there. Slow your
And that's
roll.
what I was saying earlier. You know, let's not
Bray.
mix
No, he
all
ain't.
this shit up. It is what it is. There are pages that we don't know who some of these pages are. We don't, I mean, just commenters pages. We don't know fake pages, bloggers, whatever. But just don't mix up the two.
Get that? They're just like they calling it a troll account, like the comments down there. They mixing that up.
Exactly, that
I
part.
get what you're saying. I'm gonna say this. I stood on what I did, and I said it was wrong. The doxing part was wrong. Like Ray said, like HB said, like all of them said, I dox and I still dox. I don't care about doxing. I'm not saying that. I was fucking wrong. And it's not something I would do again.
Done it since?
I've not.
Good then.
Oh my God. Oh jeez.
Give you y'all props, AJ. I'm giving her props, AJ. I mean, hey for the haters.
Don't call me Jet shit. Everybody, God damn it. You know what? When I start calling y'all by y'all names, it's gonna be something else.
Don't mind. You can call me Taylor, girl. Hey.
Saying like,
Y'all can call me
I'm
Jet.
still saying what I did is wrong.
Trina, what her Johns call her. Give us that name, Trina, Taylor, or whoever you are.
Bitch, you said it, Trina, ho. The fuck?
I'm just trying to prove what I've always been saying.
Your
Y'all don't
fat
care.
rapping ass. Bitch, go make another song for the kids. That's what you do.
What I'm saying is y'all do not care about the what. Y'all don't stand against doxing. Because if y'all stood against doxing, what Braid said would be unacceptable, what HB said would be unacceptable. Y'all don't give a fuck about this shit.
No, hold on, T-Time, because what we say is unacceptable. Don't get it twisted.
No, they
now.
laugh. They be laughing.
They don't laugh. I mean, they laugh because we're funny. They don't laugh at because we dox. Respectfully.
No, they do. When HB
Don't nobody
said
laugh.
it,
They be all in a fucking tizzy and
when
freeze. They be
HB
like, no,
said
no,
it,
no,
they
no,
were
no.
cracking up laughing.
They were laughing. They were literally down.
They were laughing because I'm funny. They weren't laughing about the doxing stuff. Come on now, y'all know me.
They
HB are literal
were.
comedians.
Were you here when HB was giving her spill in this box?
No,
right
I
here?
wasn't. I came in here when Proxy was getting smart with you. And I don't know why everybody up on this panel keep getting smart with each other. That's what I'm confused about too. This must have been an
Proxy was
intense.
getting smart with who?
You.
There we
The
go.
same way that Lisa girl came up here and called herself eating up tea time. Said, damn, she getting tea.
Messy.
I mean, shit, I ain't been here all day. I didn't catch up.
Slow down. One, because there's nothing messy, because then that would be a flat out lie. Proxy didn't come up disrespecting, getting fly, getting slick with nobody. She
Proxy
literally
was getting smart with you respectfully, and then you got smart with her back, and then y'all got smart with each other about 3 times in a row. I
What
was
we're
in here
hearing
watching
right
with my own
now
eyeballs.
is Braid push a false narrative.
Oh, Bella, don't do this. I don't know what type of intensity it is in here today. That's probably why y'all been getting smart with each other. Bella, what's going on?
You're honestly proving a
Don't
point.
do this. Let's not do this. You know I'm crazy in the membrane, Bella. Don't play with me.
Oh,
For real.
one moment, please.
Okay, don't play with me.
You're saying don't play with you, but you're in my panel pushing a false narrative, and everybody know that's not what happened.
My
Proxy,
question then, since you keep saying that, I mean, because it really wasn't that serious, but my question is, so since it's your panel, you're the only one allowed to push false narratives, question mark?
I don't push false narratives.
Okay,
Braid.
well, I don't either.
Okay, so moving along. The point that I'm making in this conversation, when HB was sitting in this box and she was talking about how she's going to dock, she's going to do whatever she want to do. People were in the audience laughing. And I spoke to the audience and said, for the ones that's laughing, y'all are a part of the problem. Y'all are the ones that are fueling why HB act the way that she does. So that's what happened.
Oh, Bells, hold it, dog. I heard you, big dog. I heard you, Judge. But let's stop it, because somebody in the comments just said a very good point. A comedian or just a funny person, period. We ain't got to say. Most of us, I'm sure most of us have experienced the loss of a family member or know somebody that experienced a loss, and they might take a joke or two and make people laugh at the funeral. We all might know somebody that went through unaliving or know somebody that unalived. They might crack a joke to so we all laugh at things that is not funny. But what you ain't gonna do, Big Bella, is try to blame us for the treacherous things that HB does. We can't control that bitch. When I was cool with her, I tried to tell her, stop. No, don't collect $200, don't pass go. You know what she told me? Shut the fuck up. So, what we supposed to do?
Yeah, because I laughed at, what's her name? The one that was dogging me out. Remember Street?
You can say what you supposed to do.
And when she said I was sundown, man, I could not. AJ, when she said that shit, it was so fucking funny. I couldn't even stay fucking mad. Oh my God.
And that's the problem. Okay, so maybe I should be more funny about it. I don't know.
No, what you should have did was not be so fake about it and pretend like you would never do something like that. That's what you should have did.
I didn't pretend that I would never do something like that. I
say something, Bella.
I would never do nothing like that. Never have I said I would never do nothing like that.
You've been calling the trolls cowards for years. You didn't say we cowards. You didn't say we cowards. You said y'all cowards.
They are cowards.
It should have been we.
They are cowards.
Ain't no they. It's we.
I still say the same
Ain't no
thing.
they.
If you argue with me,
it's not they. It's not they. It's we.
A coward.
It's not they. It's we.
And I stand on it. And I
It's we.
stand on it.
It's
I ain't
we.
arguing with nobody
It's
from no fake
we.
page. I'm not arguing with nobody from no fake
French.
page. And I'm going to say it again
if you
and
need
again.
it. It's we.
And
Ain't no
again
they.
and again
Ain't no
and
y'all.
I wasn't in nobody's comment section. I wasn't in nobody's panels.
We was cowards.
Page,
We're cowards. That's what you should have been saying.
No,
we are cowards.
I'm not going to say it the way
we are cowards.
And
we were hiding.
And I'm not.
We were hiding. That's what you should have said. I know, because you a coward just like you said.
Okay, call me what you want. I ain't going to argue with you.
I know. Right.
I'm still say what I said.
And I said what I said.
Okay. Bray, what the hell you talking about?
Still gonna cuss the comments out.
You a coward right with them?
I mean, I'ma still cuss their ass.
You a coward right with them?
Give us a second, Prox. All right, Proxy. I was talking about when you was up here in the box. You was like, "So Bella, do you mean like when you blah blah blah?" I don't even remember what you said because I wasn't around.
That wasn't me getting smart. I was helping Bella out.
Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Proxy, because I was sitting up there I was laughing just because I know you, Proxy. You know I know you. So you was getting smart with Bella, and everybody in the comments was like, "Ooh," and then Bella turned it right around on you and was like, "Well, that wouldn't make sense because," and then you was like, "Do you mean?" And then you went on this big long ass spiel and said a million different things about for 15 fucking minutes about all the shit. You remember? Stop playing like we all just
right. I was helping Bella out. That wasn't me getting smart.
Hell no, Bella flipped it at the last second, and then y'all double teamed it and turned on somebody else.
No, she didn't. No, that's not what happened. No, the fuck it did not. I was helping Bella out by recapping the things that took place when people were calling her delusional. I was defending Bella. What are you talking about, Bray?
From my perspective, you was getting smart with Bella. Y'all was getting smart back. Everybody was arguing with each other.
You so motherfucking full of shit. Is you a toilet braid? Stop playing.
That is not what happened.
Now you gonna say you want to get smart with me?
Oh my
now
goodness!
You man, he throwing rocks out of your hands, and Bella adjusting. Listen, let me tell you this. Blaze was sitting up there actually shaking his head. He put his head down when you was talking to Proxy. I mean, when you was talking to Bella, and I screenshotted it because I was gonna make it a fucking meme. They was basically both pausing, looking at each other. I got the screenshot to prove it, and I'm gonna make it a meme. So I promise you, everybody was saying that you was getting smart with her.
Okay, so you are bullshit.
In the goddamn case and get to me. Is that all right?
Actually, I'm just going to tell you.
Why she get mad? Because she want. That's why she picking with me. Because she want the case to go. Oh, well, go ahead and go on, Trina.
Oh, Miss Wrongy. No, Miss Wrongy. That's what they said in the comments that I'm trying to. You see how you lie? You such a
Damn,
lie,
play some
bitch.
bells in the
They said in the
comments.
comments. They said in the comments. I'm addressing the comments, bitch. Shut the fuck up, you lying asshole. You lying asshole. They said in the comments that I'm trying to deflect.
Okay,
That's
you're
what
right.
they said.
I said, is that? I didn't say it was.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
Okay, I'm glad you said I was lying. Blaze.
Yes, ma'am.
When you were replaying our video last
Lying
night,
asshole.
when you were replaying the video last night, and Trina said she ain't never reached out to nobody to help her from other creators, what did you say she did to you?
She reached out to me about Taya.
So she did reach out to you about another creator.
I don't have that page anymore.
I know you don't, because you a damn lie, respectfully. I ain't even like you, dude.
What do I have to lie about that for?
I didn't even like you, Blaze.
So why did you reach out to me about Taya?
I didn't. I didn't reach out to nobody about Taya because nobody even freaking knew her.
Oh my God. All right.
Exactly.
You reached out.
And we all know if Trina would have reached out to Blaze and asked anything, he would have a screenshot on every device he got. Stop playing.
I don't know what you need to lie for. I don't need to lie. You reached out to me
so many times lying on this app. I don't even see how you made. Listen, stop. You didn't get no motherfucking flip flop, and then we seen the flip flop on the video. You still said that it didn't happen. Please.
Blaze,
You saying you have a job, Trina? Who gets a break after being at a job for an hour? It's not adding up, Bookie. It's not adding up.
I don't give a fuck what's that. Your weight adding up. That's what the fuck adding up, bitch.
Weight go add up, because I
it's adding the fuck up. That BMI is adding the fuck up, bitch. Don't worry about me, ho. Don't worry about me, ho. I've been here since 10, bitch. Pay attention.
I can afford to. As
Pay
a
the
matter
fuck
of fact,
attention, ho. My work day halfway over. Thank you.
Girl, you've been at work for an hour.
Oh, okay.
You've been on here arguing
That ain't
with
what my
us.
time clock say. So I ain't worried about it.
We saw you in the car.
I ain't worried about it, boo.
Going to work. You
I
know
ain't worried
you
about it,
doing
boo.
that
That ain't what my time clock say,
You
so
know
I ain't
you
worried
doing
about
that
it.
community
I'm not
service,
worried about it,
girl.
boo.
God, get out of
I'm not worried about it, Bookie.
She's sick of
I'm not
you, and
worried.
she's sick of you
You're
too.
not the timekeeper, and you don't sign my payroll check. I don't give a fuck. Thanks.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to add, T-Time, while I have you?
No, I'm done.
We in accountability court. Appreciate you coming up to speak towards your case.
How the fuck is my lips dry?
We get a vote.
How's
Bella,
my
can you do
lips
the
dry and I'm
everything?
eating greasy chicken?
Can we
How's my
finish
lips
all the
dry
cases,
eating
Bella?
greasy chicken? How's my lips dry? Where they dry at? I'm eating greasy chicken. How are they dry? Dummy.
And this how she meant to look today, y'all. Sad, sad, sad.
What did you say? What you said, Trina? Mine.
Harry.
Mine.
You heard me, Harry.
To slap her hand like she's a kid and say, mine.
You heard me, Harry. You did this on purpose.
Try to steal your perfume.
Look how you looking.
Mine.
Look how you looking.
Mine.
You meant to look like that. That's crazy.
Mine. You ain't gonna look like this at 50. Not how you going. You ain't even eating right.
Pray I don't. I pray, Lord, please.
You trying to reprimand somebody. You the biggest scam on here.
I don't.
You do everything wrong. You do everything wrong to your own damn mama, girl. Bye.
I pray I don't.
To your own mama and brag about it. You do wrong to your mother and brag about it. Goodbye.
Oh, I respond to the wrong shit.
Whatever.
Right.
So now that we done that. All right.
The last case, Bella.
Trina, you said you wanted your case between you and Erica to be heard.
It's on the docket. They talking about I'm
Bella,
the
what's the vote? What's the vote? What's the question? Like, what's the guilty? Who's innocent?
Late break.
So, Bray, I'm not sure where you've been at. We literally already
Working. I'm still in here working right now doing some
Guilty of everything, Brad.
So it's guilty. You're guilty?
Yeah, I'm guilty of everything.
Damn.
I've already owned it. I don't know what my charges. Can I ask what my charges are? Because I literally asked everybody yesterday
Oh, Lord Jesus.
to unfollow me. That really felt like they could stand on something. If they felt like I've disappointed them or something and they don't accept my apology, just to remove themselves. And I actually gained another 500 followers. So I'm just confused.
The case was between you and Chef, so I don't know what you was guilty of.
Can we ask if she guilty of something with Diamond or something?
I was guilty of what I did to Diamond.
Okay. So, Bray, we took quite a few polls, actually. You missed quite a bit, but
I'll touch it on the blogs. Don't worry about it.
yeah, you're being productive, so nothing held against you. We held it down for you while you was gone.
Because they said that
See, we didn't hit our millie, so Blaze, I need you to get on that next week, okay? If I'm not here, you know what the fuck to do if I'm not here.
All right. Well, T, thank you for stopping up.
Thank you. I'll see y'all later.
She said she'll see y'all later.